and people do not have conducive and the right households to live in. It goes all the way to affect every aspect of the society: health, education, city beautification, sanitation.
We commend to your keeping and guidance all who hold authority. We invite you this morning to recite.
Welcome all the dignitaries. I will say, let's all be seated. Please find yourself seats. We see Nanano, we see loads and loads of MPs around. I see the Honorable MP for Shaiso around. We call him Sika, Dr. Amwa. And then there are other dignitaries around. Of course, His Royal Highness is around. Loads and loads of other dignitaries I will be introducing as the program proceeds. Just in case you just joined us and you are asking yourself what is happening, it is the official opening of the Airport City Kumasi.
Thank you. His Royal Majesty Nana Professor Abokyire III, Honorable Frank Amwapekine, Ashanti Regional Minister, Nananum, to the Managing Directors of Ghana Airport Company Limited and Ghana Civil Aviation, to the Turkish Ambassador, distinguished members of the diplomatic corps, the clergy, imams, institutions, business leaders, our partners, vendors, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed, good morning. I have a very short message to share with you this morning, and it's really one of gratitude, actually. And so let me begin by thanking the Almighty God, Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, and all of you so much. I truly appreciate that you've taken time off your busy day to be here with us. I know all of you have so many things to do, but on this day, this momentous moment, I really appreciate being with us at this moment with us. Your presence here is not just about attending an event, it's a reflection of the commitment to the Airport City project and to the city of Kumasi and the entire nation. This generation, our generation, has a unique opportunity to create something very remarkable here in Kumasi. And we hope our project will inspire others to take a second look at our city with regards to potential as well as investment. And we hope our ambition will also serve as inspiration for our children and our children's children. Some have already said this is an incredible project and a wonderful vision, and I agree. But as much as I am happy with our achievements so far, it will not be accurate to ascribe everything to me. Actually, the vision was inspired by our king, Nana Osei Tutu II, Otumfuo. I remember in the early days, even I had doubt whether we could deliver such a vision. And he would tell me, and this is a quote, "You can do it, and you will finish this project." And actually, those are words that he says very often. I will often hear him say, "You will finish this project," after every sentence. Along the way, when it gets very difficult, as you can imagine it does, trying to undertake a project like this, sometimes I'll go and see him with my head down. He will put his arm around me and he will tell me, "I know it's difficult, but you will come through. I will support you with everything that you need. Just keep going." And his support is why we are all here today. So I just want to say thank you again to our king, Otumfuo Nana Osei Tutu II. At this point, I want to share a few details about the project. I'm probably going to put my paper down so I can speak to you about what we are trying to achieve here. It's actually a very simple vision, a vision that we all ascribe to. We all watch videos of international cities, even in Accra, and we are wondering, how come our city hasn't experienced any of this? Is there something uniquely wrong about our city or our people? And the reality is, there isn't. Even when we started the project, there were people that said, "Why would you do this in Kumasi? Take it to Accra." But I always believed that this is the right moment, this is the right time for us to build such a city in the heart of Ghana. The land in front of the new airport, as you all remember, was littered with squatters and fufu joints and the rest. And over the last couple of years, we had a vision of creating a modern city, a smart city, and a sustainable city over the 50 acres of land you see across. And the idea was very simple. Whatever we see overseas, we can do it in Ghana and we can do it in Kumasi. So our vision is to create a city with roads that are done, with pavements where you can walk. My favorite is to be able to walk on the road and not share the road with a car. We are going to have gutters that are all underground, just like you see overseas. Our roads are going to have clearly marked areas for bike. Yes, there will be bike lanes at the Kumasi Airport City. And as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of greens and a lot of trees. And you will see it all around you. We are going to make sure that we plant a lot of trees and a lot of greens all around this. This used to be the garden city of Ghana, and we want to bring that back. So you are not going to see every square inch being concrete. So what we've done is we've divided the land into two, and I call this one up until the end of this building's phase one. So phase one comprises of all the different buildings that Lawinsi was talking about. So over here is what we call Kensington Heights. I think it's the most popular of our projects. Everybody have seen it around, and I'm sure you all cannot wait to see the 15th floor being risen. It's a 10-acre land, but there are 4 structures. The 4 structures is covering less than half of it, which means you are going to have about 6 acres dedicated to greens, pools, sports center. There's a spa, there are salons, there are gyms, there are international restaurants, local restaurants. You are going to find them there. And these are apartments, about 750 of them. We launched the first one a few months ago, and already we have taken sales more than 15% of the units we've already sold. And every day we get so many phone calls from the office, people showing their interest and wanting to support the project. We've now brought on a foreign partner called Miller. Miller is one of the largest international construction companies. They have built in Dubai, in DRC, in Senegal, in Turkey, most of the beautiful high-rises you see, which we will show some of them around and will be in your program, they are not just images, they have built. And I met Mr. Milding about a year, all the excavation. Now in Ghana, when we are building high-rises, what we do is we do foundation, and then we do the mat, then we put the columns. But Mr. Matt made a decision that even though this area is not known for earthquake, he's going to invest over $4 million to bring a technology we call piling, which means within a very small space where the building is going to sit, there is 550 columns underground. So there's a machine there, they drill down, they pour the concrete, 550 of them, before they even do the mat. That kind of foundation, you can build 40, 50 high and it will be okay. I share these painful details because I want to assure you that what we are doing here is not something that you can say, oh, mehumbi wa Accra. The reality is what we are doing here is going to be a first in Ghana. We are using international standards, and then we are not saying, oh, it's Kumasi, so we are going to take our time and we are going to do it well. The next project I want to talk about is the Greenwich. Greenwich is our 80-plus luxury home. So each home you see there is 4-bedroom. On the top floor is a paint floor where you have your own living room, your walk-in closet and the rest. So phase 1 is what you see. We are going to be building more. And the phase 1, the 20 homes.
It's the first project in Ghana, a country full of opportunity, energy, and strong ambition. Under the leadership of His Royal Majesty, innovation is an inspiration for all of us. Today, we are opening a new chapter for our company and our family. By laying the construction of the Kumasi, first luxury mixed-use residential project, we are bringing luxury to the people of Kumasi with the experience and quality of Miller Holding. We are particularly proud to contributing to His Royal Majesty's vision for Kumasi, one that aims to transform the city into a modern, vibrant hub while preserving and its rich cultural heritage. I feel great joy knowing that our esteemed Ghanaian brothers and sisters who have experienced luxury and high standard in the various parts of the world will now enjoy the Kensington Heights Airport City. Kumasi Airport City is not just a construction site. It's a hub of growth, travel, business events, and commercial opportunities. It will create employment and attract investors. It is built on the principle of quality, sustainability, and inclusivity, which align perfect with the vision of development and prosperity His Majesty so supports. As Miller Holding, due to our confidence in Ghana, we are extremely pleased to be investing the construction of 1,000 residential units together with our valuable partner HDG, and they have made a direct foreign investment in Ghana. The total investment value Kensington Heights project is $150 million, and it will be most luxury and high quality development in Ghana. I would like to take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude, especially to His Royal Majesty and everyone support us throughout this journey. As you see at the construction site, we have started the ground improvement technology. Considering the interior design and material used, this project will complete it quickly. Assurance of Miller Holding. Even though this is our first project in Ghana, very soon we will be launching new projects in both Accra and Kumasi. Every community we serve in this country, we are proud to bring to Ghana positive impact that we have created across Africa. Our company, which has signed prestigious infrastructure and super infrastructure project in many countries across the African continent, has reached a total value of $3 billion. Will now also leave its mark in Ghana built industry. Many of projects have been honored with international awards and have been recognized as the best in their own fields. We fully believe that our Kingston Heights project, which have started with the same excitement, we will also work to such a collides. As I conclude my speech, I would like to express my heartfelt thank you, my dear friends and partner, Stephen Awosu. To our esteemed Ambassador Hüseyin Güngör, who did not leave us alone today, and the entire Miller Holding family for their contributions to this program.
Committee. So I have here the Regional Police Commander, the Immigration Commander, Customs Commander, Signal Commander, GRA, National Security, also to affirm the fact that we are here for you to making sure that investments as they come into the region are duly protected. For the sake of time, I would acknowledge all other dignitaries present here and continue the speech on the already established protocol as the introduction went on. I bring you all greetings from His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also want to assure the good people of Ashanti region that in the past 5 months, getting to 6 months that he's assumed office as President of the Republic, he's been doing all he can in all sectors in making sure that Ghana thrives, and for that matter, Ashanti region does see the development that we all need. His Excellency the President has made huge commitments in various sectors of the economy, i.e. health, education, agri, trade, industry. And here we are, this gathering focused on works and housing. I want to share just some few commitments that His Excellency the President has made in order that we'll be able to, as it were, attract investment and be able to improve on this sector. As a country, we have almost 1.8 million deficit of housing units. And with this said, Ashanti region, we have almost 5.4% of that as a deficit for us as a region. When people do not have conducive and the right households to live in, it goes all the way to affect every aspect of the society: health, education, city beautification, sanitation, and all that. So it should tell you that housing and its structure, so far as regional planning, city planning is concerned, is one thing that as a government, we do not take it lightly. So far as this region is concerned, we have about 40% of households in the region that, or how 40% of our residents who live in rented apartments, with almost 60% of them living in their own apartments. Our concern as a government is the fact that we spring up buildings and we start building without recourse to the laid down laws that govern how we plan our city and how we plan our towns. We get people building anywhere that they feel like, on drainage, in spaces that are reserved for either our ecosystem or within river bodies where we don't expect that we build very close to them, among others. These are things that we are battling with as a people, and we expect that as a city, as a region, we all help the government as we want to make sure that we put in all the effort in making sure we plan the city and plan it well. With this said, most countries, what they do is that usually they have downtowns where new cities spring up, and they are able to plan it well and even relocate some of the older cities so that we'll be able to have the right space to be able to plan it well. We believe that this investment is going to be the downtown for Kumasi and, for that matter, Ashanti region. It's going to be a role model city, a model city that would cause us to learn from what we're doing, to be able to plan our cities and plan our towns and plan them well. So with this, you have our 100% support as a government in making sure that we protect your investments and be able to also encourage other investors that if you need to invest in Ghana, if you need to invest anywhere in Africa, Ashanti region is the place of choice to invest here, and we are here as a government to protect that investment. Having said this, we know very well that this will ginger a lot of the gathering here in choosing Ghana as your destination, or even Ashanti region as your destination for your investment. As a government, we offer tax waivers for investors who come into the region, who come into the country, in making sure that they would invest and also help us boost our various sectors of the economy. We also offer tax holidays as much as even up to 10 years, so that you'll be able to, as it were, get a lot of the dividends that will help you repay or recoup your investment. We also give you an opportunity to repatriate your profits or your dividends without any restrictions whatsoever. Again, we have other demarcated free zones areas, which allows investment in all other sectors of the region and, for that matter, of the country. So just with this brief overview of our commitments in attracting investments into the country and, for that matter, into the region, we want to encourage every son of the land that we should learn from the example of Stephen and Mr. Ben and the entire team who have put together this airport city project, that Kumasi is the gateway, Ashanti region is the gateway to Ghana, as Ghana is the gateway to Africa. So anyone who is a son of the land, who is well-to-do and wants to make any investment elsewhere, I will encourage us all, say, you should be able to invest while you are still strong in your region, so that we'll be able to open up the region for our youth to get employment and also to be able to get to develop our region. With this said, I'll thank you all for being here and being in this gathering to support this wonderful initiative, and also affirm the commitment and the support of His Excellency the President and the government, for that matter, to this beautiful project, and also assure you once again that you have our 100% support. Thank you very much, and congratulations on this beautiful work.
Yes, sorry that we performed the official commissioning of the Airport City project. This is, by a long stretch, the most ambitious private sector-led project, designed to make the most consequential impact upon our capital city. It follows in the tradition of our forebears, whose pioneering spirit on farmlands and timber fields produced the wealth with which they built this city into the garden city of West Africa, and the second most important city of the nation, Ghana. This project promises a new living experience for residents and visitors. On a 50-acre plot at the foot of the Prempeh International Airport, the builders are creating an oasis of tranquility and luxury that should elevate our souls to the height of dreams. They are offering the largest smart city in West Africa with all the conveniences and luxuries modern technology has to offer. At one end is the Greenwich, which will be a gated community of 80 homes with a touch of sheer luxury. Next is the Kensington Heights, which is a complex of 15-story apartment buildings, provided 750 rooms. The world-famous Best Western Premier Hotel are signed in to provide world-class hotel and recreational facilities, and the Cinnamon offers first-class rate and business facilities. Rounding them up is a complex of shopping malls, restaurants, medical center, and educational facility. It is a matter of pride to record that this multi-million-dollar life-changing project is the brainchild of a son of the Golden Stool, Stephen Owusu. And it could not have come at a more propitious moment of our nation, to our Santiman, and indeed Africa. We are passing through a phase in history in which there appears to be only one certainty. Nations like Ghana, indeed the entire continent of Africa, will have to learn to swim under its own steam or be carried away by the waves. Our own people now have to be upfront in leading the development effort. We need our entrepreneurs to step forward and be prepared to take the risk of investing in the sustainable development of our countries. This is what makes today's ceremony more important. Stephen has been a devoted young man who has been part of the Asante heritage in the diaspora. A technology expert, he found his feet with one of the global giants of the retail trade, serving in senior positions for over a decade with Tesco, the second largest retail chain in the United Kingdom. Having garnered all the right experience and network, Stephen donned on his entrepreneurial cap and launched out on his own. He created a product that was to revolutionize the burgeoning fitness industry. It was then that he began to look homeward and created a diversified business group, at the top of which has been the real estate development group responsible for today's project. In addition to Kumasi City project, HDG Housing has similar life-changing projects in the famous Tresaco Enclave and Ayimensa in Accra. This is the sort of example we want to encourage our sons and daughters to emulate. Throughout Ghana, in all our nooks and corners, there are many of our citizens blessed with resources which, if wisely invested, will make a huge impact on the economy. Beyond our shores in the diaspora,